You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
And we're back with me. I just actually forgot who I was. I'm not kidding. I went completely blank. You guys, I just want to address something. There's been some Instagram comments and TikTok comments. There's this hot guy on TikTok named Tim. Does everyone know him? Tim, shout out. I'm giving him a shout out, but here I go. Always giving someone a fucking shout out. Tim Demersion. I forget, but I was so into him in 2020. Oh my God, he's so hot. He was actually my neighbor. I'm not kidding. Happened to be my neighbor. Looked outside one day, saw him completely filming shirtless video. Let me show you him. So hot. The hottest person I've ever seen. So I used to call TikTok Tim Talk. Hot, because let me tell you something. It was fucking Tim Talk. Wait, Tim Demersion. Zoom into this. He's so hot. What? Okay, so that's Tim Talk. So anyways, there's been some comments on Tim Talk. There's been some comments on Tim Talk, me commenting on his TikTok, just kind of saying, bone me later. No, there's been some comments on my TikToks and on Miss Cooper's TikTok of the Call Her Daddy episode saying that my heart and my brain will both go. So, and saying that I will suffer from some sort of Alzheimer's or a just horrible brain, whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I have it. What's the word I'm looking for when it's like diminutive? Nope, that means small. Degenerative. Something is degenerative in my brain because of the no sleep. And you guys are saying it's Alzheimer's or something. And let me just tell you something right now. First of all, that's really sad. It's like not actually something to laugh at. So let's not do that. Stop. It's not funny. Number two, I don't have that yet. I don't have that yet. Number three, it is starting to happen because I just completely went blank and forgot where I was, who I am, looked down and said, wow, you went into a tanning salon. Like literally thought I was a white woman, just completely went blank. I'm just going to say it for myself. I'm Owen Thiel. I have to remind myself that. And you're listening to In Your Dreams. You guys, I don't want to shout. Every time I shout out people on this podcast, I should be paid. I should be paid for shouting out people. But I got some munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. You know what's so annoying is that like Miss Hailey Bieber can get a brand deal for anything. Kamala Harris is like begging her to like post her ass. Kamala's like, here's a pic of my ass, post this. I need votes. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here being like, Dunkin', some of the best donuts in the world. No payment. Absolutely no payment. There's something about me that I don't think brands like. During BLM, you guys liked me, sending me a lot of shit. I was an influencer during BLM, full influencer. Now, you want nothing to do with me. I sound like one of those gays that's like, oh, all of a sudden you take the pride flag down, you change the icons a month after it's done. It's like, can I just be honest? Of course they're going to change the icon. It's a rainbow flag. As gay as I am, rainbow's not that cute. Could pride be like something a cuter color so that they could keep it all year? Maybe like my logo. Baby pink and blue. Okay, I'd keep it all year. Fucking hell, City National Bank would keep that shit all year. But instead, they just do the month of, what month? Hey, what month is Pride? June. They do the month of June. Me not knowing the month of Pride. That is problematic. I'm not gay. I'm fake. Doing it for clout. So something weird's happening with my throat and sugar where it won't actually accept it. It wants savory. Does that ever happen to you? Sorry, I'm so ADD today. I'm not well. I'm really not well. Shout out my brain degenerative disease. Okay. My taste buds are completely not working. So for instance, let me explain. My best friend said to me, where do you want to go to dinner? I go, should we get Italian? She goes, ugh, I do not want Italian. Ugh, I do not want pasta. I'm not in the mood. Red sauce? Ugh. And I'm like, I've never felt that way. I've never felt like I can't eat something. Like if somebody says like, do you want sushi? I'm like, yeah. Or Italian. I'm like, yeah, either. They're like, but you know what? I'd rather schnitzel. I'm like, yeah, perfect. Like my taste buds don't work Does that happen to you guys? Comment below if your taste buds work. Okay, this episode is mostly going to be about how famous I'm not. I start crying. That really took me to a dark place to say that out loud. One of my best friends, Emma Chamberlain. Shout out for Emma Chamberlain. She'll get some followers after this. So Emma and I went to Erewhon the other day, humble brag, and we walked in and there was this girl who I saw out of the corner of my eye, and she was filming Emma. I was like, let me just try to get in there. So I was like now holding Emma. I was like, Emma, come here. I just love you. Really trying to get in the vid. The girl, I could tell, was zooming in on Emma. Just kind of trying to get, so I kept putting my head near Emma's head, kept kind of leaning into her. And then Emma split apart from me. The girl still followed her. Then I went outside because I got my food. Emma takes forever in a grocery store. It's like, don't go anywhere with Emma. I love her so deeply. She is so slow at everything. I go outside to eat my food, and the girl's boyfriend is sitting next to me. So the girl runs out and starts telling the boyfriend, I saw Emma Chamberlain. So I'm coughing. I'm like, clearing my throat. I'm like, yep, saw my best friend Emma. Hi. She does not notice me. And then she looks directly at me. I think she's gonna like shut down and be like, oh my God, that's Emma's friend. And she's literally looks at me and she goes, anyways, I saw her inside. I'm like, what? What the fuck? You didn't even notice me when I'm putting my face in Emma's nose? I'm literally under Emma's nose trying to be in the vid. Anyways, Emma comes out. The girl sweetly says that she's a fan to Emma, and it was actually a very sweet moment. And to this girl, I'm a fan of Emma's too, so no hard feelings. I totally get it. But it's funny because I feel like as a kid, there was this place called Earth Cafe. I don't know if anybody frequented Earth, but Earth was like the it thing. Like celebrities would always go to Earth Cafe. Like Paris Hilton would be pictured coming out of Earth. Like Lindsay Lohan like got a DUI outside of Earth. She didn't. Lindsay, I love you. And Lindsay's been through hardship. Shout out me auditioning for Freaky Friday and not booking it. Shout out the role being like literally me, black and gay, and still not booking it. Freaky Friday 2, that is. So that's really sad. It's really, really sad. So anyways, Earth Cafe was like the place. Now it's Erewhon, and everyone goes to Erewhon. I have my own little table at Erewhon where I just sit, kind of perch, wait for someone to notice. No one notices me. I have no fans. And I'm coming to terms with that. When I was younger, I made a lot of fake accounts on Instagram and would comment on my Instagram. By the way, I was on private. So I had a private Instagram and I made fake accounts, followed my Instagram, and then would comment being like, I'm a huge fan. My friends all would be like, why'd you let those people into your account? And I was like, what? I didn't. They're fans. I'm an idiot. It was very obvious that it was me. They literally had 0 following, only following me. And like probably my mom, because my mom was like, follow me too. I want more followers. Just following me and my mom. And then I'd be like, they're huge fans. They even know my mom. Oh my God. You guys, I have to tell you guys something. I have to let you into a little secret. When I was young, I was going to be the star of a Disney Channel show called Style Academy. Let me tell you what Style Academy was about. Style Academy was me and my friend Ruby, and sounds like a fake name. Anyone named Ruby, it sounds fake. You guys, I want all the Rubies to comment so I can just like make sure you're real. You're AI. All Rubies are AI. Anyways, Ruby is Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter's name. Wow. Full circle. So Ruby and I were pitched this show. I was literally 10. I've always been pitching, and I've never quite been making them. I've always been in the room. I've never quite been behind the camera. Interesting how that works. So I pitched when I was 10 with my mom and Ruby's mom to Disney Channel. We pitched a makeover show, a la Queer Eye. But I wasn't gay yet. I wasn't out. I think what would happen actually is I would leave the room and my mom would be like, and he's gay. Literally, I was 10 years old. So she outed me to all these executives. So I went into the Disney Channel offices and I pitched a show with Ruby. And Style Academy was it. I'm telling you, before Hannah Montana was on at that time. But in the vein, I could have been the Miley Cyrus of makeovers. I could have been the woman with the gray hair in What Not to Wear. I could have been Stacey London. Hey Siri, how much is Stacey London worth? $8 million. Oh my God, she should invest in the profile. If you guys haven't seen my first episode, go watch it. I came up with a genius invention. I invented something else today, you guys. I invented something else. So going back to brand deals, I can't get brand deals. No one will give me brand deals because I'm black and gay and you all hate me. So you guys, I sleep with a pan every night because Jared's always away with Sabrina Carpenter or Emma Chamberlain, which is a problem in itself, and our relationship is ultimately kind of dying down, which is actually a beautiful thing after 10 years for something to kind of just fizzle out. But anyways, he's always styling them, and I am alone in bed. So I have to have a pan near me at all times when I sleep. I have a lot of objects in my bed, but the main one is a pan. So I was thinking, I should do a pan collaboration. And on the pan, it says bed pan. Wait, no, it sounds really stupid. Maybe it's like a paragraph. Use this if intruder comes in during the middle of the night. Put by side of bed. Put by side of bed. So Sydney Carlson, by the way, inventor. Devin Lee Carlson and Sydney Carlson, get on this podcast. You're inventors. You're freaking inventors. They invented Wildflower cases. Wildflower, a Billie Eilish song. Who's it about? Who's it about? I actually don't know. I'm asking. But I do need to tell you guys this. They are inventors. Sydney Carlson, new invention, Linny. I'm shouting out everyone. This episode just needs to be called Shout Out. Like, this is free promotion for all of you. This is insane. Oh my God, I need to be paid. Like, I need to make money. I know what you're thinking. You have a podcast with Unwell. Alex Earl, you've done it right. You have a podcast with Unwell and you have a collab with every single brand in the world. I see your TikToks. I see those hidden little fucking promotions and you hide them fucking well. Fuck. Anyways, I'm thinking Linny should partner with me. So Linny, let's do it for Linny. Just send this to her separately, clip this and send it to her. Linny, no. Sydney, I'm obsessed with Linny. I don't have one of the pans yet, but I'm sure they are nonstick. And I'm sure they're really good with olive oil, canola oil, don't use that. Butter, don't use that. Avocado oil, sprays. You could probably cook an egg in there without anything because that's how nonstick they are. I would love to do a collab with you that says bedside pan. Just clip that and send it to her. Don't give any backstory. I want to talk to you guys about Reddit. I'm obsessed with Reddit. I'm an incel. What does an incel mean? Does it mean somebody who has no sex?
Involuntary celibate.
Incel, involuntary celibate. You're involuntarily celibate. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like me. I tried to have sex last night and it went not right. Did not go well. Let's just say that and we can leave it at that. Actually, let me tell the story. So I can never quite leave things at that. You know what I mean? So last night, Jared and I were in bed and he was like, he like does this thing. I don't know if you have this with your partner, 10 years. But he does this thing where he tries and I deny. So he did this thing last night where he like cuddled up against me and I was like, I feel something I do not like. I can feel something behind me that I want gone. Shoo fly. So he then came closer and closer and closer and I kept kind of scooting away. I was almost halfway off the bed and then I was like, I'm just going to lean into it. So then I turned to him and I was like, let's have sex. Let's do this. And he was like, what? Yeah, let's do it. So I do this very smart thing. Ladies, listen up. Actually, you might not need this. Gays, listen up. I put the lube very far away. So by the time he goes to get it and comes back, I can be asleep. How smart. Because I'm like, we can't put the lube in our room. Somebody will find it. He's like, who? I'm like, people hang out in my room. No one's ever been over to my apartment. Anyways, I put the lube in a faraway closet in a box. So Jared goes out and is like, which box from the other room? I'm like, the white one. There's 3 white boxes on purpose. He's like, which one? I'm like, open them all. I think it's the top one. It's the bottom one. He opened the top one. I'm like, oh, fuck, sorry. It's the middle one. He opened the middle one. I knew it was the bottom. He opened the bottom. He's like, oh, this one's empty. I'm like, yep. I knew it. It's in the other closet. I'm like, fuck, really? Go into the other one. I think it's in the yellow container. He's like, yep, no, it's not. It's in the blue one. He's like, not in the yellow. I'm like, fuck, the red? He opens it. I'm like, no. He's like, no. I'm like, got it. Must be the blue. He opens the blue. Found a full one. Had to open it. It's new, brand new. Always do that. Always have a new one because it takes a second to actually open because it's liquid. Okay, so then he had to open it. Then it got on his hands and he was washing his hands. And I was like, first of all, you never have to wash your hands. You shouldn't wash your hands before you lube. Jared does. He's OCD. Comes into the room. I'm asleep. Someone's texting me. Thank God. Shut up. It's just Jared telling me to please be quiet. Cool. So then he comes in and I'm like, oh my God, baby, I'm so tired. So then he's like, I'm tired too. You just spent, 20 minutes looking? So then he gets into bed. We don't have sex. But he really thought I wanted to. It's a trick. It's the best trick yet. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about Reddit. So I'm obsessed with Reddit because I'm an incel, involuntary celibate. I'm voluntarily celibate. I volunteer as tribute. But that's interesting that incels are called, I guess they can't. I guess nobody wants to have sex with them, which is why they're incels. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so Reddit, first of all, if you look my name up on Reddit, I thought it was going to be like, iconic. Well, it's not that. It's who the fuck is this? Why is he talking? His voice is grating and annoying. He seems really hard to be around. Who is he? Emma Chamberlain's friend, Cassie David's friend. Who is he? Alex Cooper just used him because he's diverse. All true. Alex didn't pick me because I'm diverse. It's a plus. Let's definitely clip that and send it to Alex. Maybe I'll get a Brando with her. Okay. Reddit is a special place. I'm obsessed with it. I mean, here's the deal. I shouldn't publicly say that. Reddit is really, really, really bad. Clip this and send it to Reddit. Abolish Reddit. So Reddit, you guys really give the tea. I am obsessed with LA influencer snark on Reddit. I just want to give you guys a fast little insight if you don't know what this is. So Nara Smith's filter use. I loved Nara. I enjoyed her aesthetic, her voice, the curated piece of her lifestyle that she shows us. It was calming and all fascinating to me. But if you look a little more carefully, she undoubtedly uses a filter in her recent potato chip video and Liquid IV popsicle videos. If you look at the background between her arms and her waist, there is a constant distortion and lack of image. Can I be honest? Yeah. I Facetune every single thing. But this is when I start to yell at Reddit. And that's why Reddit's fun. Because you're like this, go fuck yourself. But then you read the comments. She's 22. I completely agree. I love Nara. Nara, get on this podcast. I'm obsessed with you. Leo Skeppy. There's a whole thing about him. I think he's hot and he's gay. Can we get him on the pod? Let's clip this and send it to Leo. Leo Skeppy, you're hot. What's interesting about a gay man like Leo Skeppy is he's buff. Does everyone know who Leo Skeppy is? I want you guys to look him up. I am giving free promotion right and left. I'm going to stop right now, but let me just say this. He has a really hot body, but he's still feminine and embraces his femininity, which I think is really cool. I think that's cool to be this mix of masculine and feminine and what is gender and what is sexuality and sound like Alana Glazer in Broad City, which I'm obsessed with. So Reddit, LA influencer snark is the best thing in the world. It's so informative, and I agree with like practically nothing. It's really a horrible place, especially if you're written about, because people just completely rip you apart. They haven't done that to me other than say that I'm a diversity hire, which is actually my bio, so you guys can't hurt me. Hey guys, you guys can't hurt me. So say as much as you want, but you can't hurt me. But that being said, start a Reddit thread that says, Owen Thiel's iconic, and then everybody comment and just make sure it's nice. And if there's a mean one, like abolish him. Okay, so what's interesting about platforms nowadays is that some of the most famous people I find, I'm like, wow, I know you from somewhere. And then I'm like, oh, right, porn. Oh, right, I've seen you on Reddit, influencer snark. Oh, right, OnlyFans. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it used to be, and this is an obvious thing, but it used to be like Jennifer Aniston, you would like know who she was because she was on Friends, and on your TV screen. But now there's this interesting thing where I'm like in an Erewhon. It all goes back to Erewhon. I'm in an Erewhon and I'm seeing someone and I'm like, I know them. Where do I know them? Oh my God. I looked at my boyfriend's history and I saw that you were watching a video of him in a porn. That's how I know you. And still, I'm starstruck. I should be mad. I'm still like, wow. And it was gorgeous dick. OnlyFans is an interesting thing also because there's a lot of people who on OnlyFans, shout out Harry Jowsey, who ultimately don't post nudes. Does he post nudes? I don't know. I don't follow, but it's a free OnlyFans. Everyone go subscribe. I have to stop giving free promotion. Why doesn't somebody do this for me? I want somebody on their podcast to be like, Owen Thiel. Everyone should go listen to his podcast, and everyone should comment on his Reddit thread called Owen Thiel's Iconic. I would start an OnlyFans, but no one would subscribe. Maybe I should do OnlyFans for jokes. I thought of something new. Maybe I should do an OnlyFans for jokes. Like each one you have to pay for, and it's a joke. And it's a joke that you've never heard. It's a new thought. I hate that, actually. Can I be honest? No one has new thoughts. Nothing's new. Put this on LA fucking influencer snark. Owen Thiel says, no one has new thoughts. Where was I going with that? Oh, I think it's interesting. I think people can kind of revitalize their career with OnlyFans. I'm in support of OnlyFans. That's all. Oh, clip this. OnlyFans, I'm in support of you. Actually, I don't really want to. I don't really want to collab with OnlyFans. A brand deal with OnlyFans. I do find though that every time I post any kind of Instagram, there has never been a brand deal. By the way, I've never had a brand deal, so I just want to let you know that. And every time I post something on Instagram and I tag a brand, let's say I tag I just posted an Instagram where I tagged YSL. So that was bought. So that was purchased. That was not given to me at all. That was not flown in from Paris, and I didn't do a fitting with Yves Saint Laurent himself. That was just purchased from Nordstrom's. Probably Rack. Anyways, every time I post an Instagram, I don't know if you guys do this, but I text every single person on my contact list. Every single person, making them comment and like. Let's go through my latest texts. Oh my God, I just got a text from a mean girl from high school saying, "You are fucking everything." Can I tell you something very interesting? She's very nice now. I want to preface this with she's very nice now. But this girl in high school was seen as the mean girl. She was actually never mean to me, probably because I'm Black and gay and she was preempting BLM. She was never mean to me. She was always very nice, but she was known as the popular mean girl. For what reason, I don't know. But interestingly enough, she got hit by a bus. Regina George. Isn't that interesting? That's kind of weird. Anyway, she texted me, "You are fucking everything." So I'm just like loving her. I posted an Instagram and I texted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, group chat 9. So I'll count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people in my group chat. I mean, 16, there were 8 people in my group chat. So where was I? How many people? 16, 17, 18. 18 people to go like and comment. And I said comment as many times as you can. So you guys, if you're listening to this, whenever I post an Instagram, just spam it. I want 1,000 comments. Can we do this? Can we make this happen for me? Has anybody paid for followers or for likes or for comments? Me either. You guys, I have to eat one more of these. Sorry, it's ASMR. Sorry, it's so good. Clearly my emotional Ozempic is not doing well. I threw it out. Let's look up. Hey Siri, can Ozempic get moldy?
Okay, I found this on the web for Can Ozempic Get Moldy. Check it out.
What? It can. Oh my God, I'm dying. You guys, I have to change the subject really fast because I don't have a business manager. You know, you have to pay your business manager 5% of your earnings, of your annual earnings. What are they doing? Why do you have to do that? They should just work when they work. Okay, I invented something. I invented an app just now. Oh my God, I don't know if I should tell you guys. This is genius. MGMT. Oh wait. We're going to work on the name. That's probably trademarked. I love that song. What's that famous song? Shot me like an electric feel. Is that MGMT? Anyways, I'll work on the name, but it's this. You get 15 people behind the screen, AI. Okay, 15 AI people who are your business managers. That's it. And you pay a monthly thing of like $79.99. So it's not like you're paying them your earnings. You're just paying them like probably $80 a month. Hey Siri, what's 80 times 12? You're paying them $900 to do everything for you, taxes included. Maybe you'd lose money. Well, think about that. Don't steal it. It's a really good idea. So where was I with this? I don't have business managers. But I do need one because I looked at my credit card statement the other day. So I do something where, okay, let me explain. I'll Postmate dinner. I'll Postmate dinner around 6 because I'm starving. I'm like, I need dinner now. I'm like a freaking ogre. I'm like, I need dinner right now and I can't not have it right this second. By the way, I don't keep food in my fridge because emotional Ozempic. Can't, but I still need food. So I Postmate it and then it comes an hour later. But by that time, I've forgotten. Now I'm realizing everything is really bad with the brain. I've forgotten that I've done this, and my friend has been like, dinner at 7 or 7:30. I'm like, done. So the Postmate comes as I'm walking out the door. So now I've spent money on Postmates that go in my fridge that I throw out later. Do you get what I'm saying now? Do you get what happens? So I have so many Postmate fucking bills for food that basically go bad. Ay, this is sounding really obnoxious. But it's really embarrassing the amount of Postmates that I buy. And I mean, the bills are just through the roof. I do this thing now at clubs. I don't go to clubs. Sorry. It's a bar. It's literally a local bar. And it's it's like a wine bar where you sit outside. It's so low key. I say clubs because in my head, I'm like, I'm a club kid. You know what I mean? Because I kind of want to be. Shout out Zach Bia. I'm giving everyone shout outs. Shout out Zach Bia. Zach Bia went to my, not my high school. He went to Beverly. Why am I revealing this? Is this online? Let's make sure it's online. Actually, it's fine. He is an LA kid. I'm an LA kid. We know each other. That's it. He's a club promoter. He's let me into actually, Zach, we kind of have beef because the last time I went to a fucking club, I roll in. You were standing at the door. I said, Zach. You said, hey. And then you turned to the bouncer. You said, he's good, which was actually so nice. Thank you so much. But then you went inside. So then I was standing out there being like, he said, I'm good. He was like, the bouncer was like, who said you're good? I was like, Zach. Zach just said I was good. He's like, I didn't hear Zach say he's good. I heard him say good to me, like good job. I was like, well, good job for your job, but you're doing a bad job now because you're not actually hearing what Zach, the promoter, is telling you. So what Zach is telling you is that I'm good. You're not good. You're actually bad. The bouncer said, I verbalized this exactly like that to the bouncer. And the bouncer said, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. Have a good night. So maybe I should have been nicer to the bouncer, but I don't think it would have ended up in a different way because I don't think the bouncer liked me. I was wearing a very cute, very short crop top. And he was like, any ladies out here want to come on in? Yeah, any ladies. And I was literally like lifting my shirt up higher, being like, any gay guys in there? Any gay guys? Any gay guys want to come on in? He was like, no, shh. Oh, so I went to this wine bar the other day and I do this thing now. The one person that listens is going to be like, we have to go to Owen's wine bar because this thing I'm about to tell you. I go to this wine bar and I'm like a little tipsy. I'm very tipsy. And I'm like, woo, let's get a bottle. And I can't drink this alone. Come on in, girls. To random people. So then everyone's filling up their bottle. They're like, let's do another. I'm like, got another bottle on me. On me. Are you going to get one? Get an orange. What do you want? Orange? You want red? Fuck, chilled red. I'll do chilled red. Let's do 3 chilled red. Take it outside. You have one and I'll have one. Literally like, take one home. Fuck it. And then I get the bill and I'm like, holy shit. Holy fuck, what happened here? Someone did something to my account. They're like, you said, I'm like, I never said, these people took advantage of me. I literally go to the bouncer. I'm like, sir, did you see somebody take advantage of me? The bouncer's like, nope, you're not supposed to be in here, actually. I've actually asked you to leave multiple times. I do this thing and my bills are through the roof. And I just want to reiterate, I don't get brand deals. So the money is not streaming in, it's trickling out. Speaking of trickle, my toilet actually is no longer working and I'm trying to hire a handyman. My building won't hire it anymore because my toilet keeps breaking. I know what you're thinking, you shit a lot. I actually don't. There's something wrong with the toilet. I don't shit that much. Actually, I'm constipated. I've always have been. I'm serious. I used to go behind a chair when I was little, fully behind a chair with my diaper, look at my mom and say, don't look at me. Because I would try to be shitting. And nothing would happen. Nothing would come out. And then a few weeks later, like, literally a baby would come out. Literally, it was a huge baby. But maybe that's why the toilet's broken. Okay, anyways, my toilet's not working. So if anybody wants to come over to my house for free, you can maybe then come to the wine bar and get a glass of wine. Glass of wine on me for a free toilet fixing. Anyways, my bills are through the roof. This is now going to be on Reddit, I realize. This whole episode's going to be on Reddit and not for the best. It's not going to say Owen Thiel's iconic. It's going to say Owen Thiel shits babies. Shits on babies. Oh my God. Oh, do you know what's very funny? Sorry, this is such a random thought. I'm so ADD. I'm like, people are commenting on my TikToks. Okay, coke, go off cocaine. I'm not on cocaine. I have never done a hard drug. I pretended the other day to do Molly with my friend. I acted like I did Molly. Didn't. I used the middle finger to dunk my hand into the Molly, and then I, with my pointer, put it in my mouth, and then I turned directly to my friend, and I was like, Molly's amazing. Wow, I've never felt like this. He was like, it already hit? Wow, your system's you're a real lightweight. I'm like, really lying to my best friends. Now they're going to watch this and find out. Actually, maybe they won't. Can I be honest? They probably won't. I don't think any of my friends will watch this, which is so amazing. I can talk about them. You know who you are. Okay. No, don't tag him in this. I guess that's kind of it. Did I talk about anything or did I talk about nothing? I just need to clear this up. I had the name Bitching Hour. So I wanted to name this podcast Bitching Hour. Everyone was like, we can't get any sponsorships. And then ultimately tying back to brand deals, I was like, well, I need that. So I was like, fuck that name. Never wanted that name. Need brand deals. So I called it In Your Dreams. My idea. And you're welcome because I love that name. 2 meanings. In your dreams, like I'll see you in your dreams because you're going to think about me. And also in your dreams, like you're never going to get that. Like in your dreams, like you want to be famous in your dreams. How cool. 2 meanings. Does anyone else's podcast have 2 meanings of a phrase? Nah. I just want to say, I want to make a PSA. That was my idea. Don't give Alex the credit. She does not deserve that shit. I came up with that. Anyways, I have to go to bed. I'm exhausted and I've rambled for how long? Oh, shit. Wait, I can't see. Oh, yeah, it's sleep mask. I don't use sleep masks in real life. Oh, actually, I should say I do because I want you guys to buy this brand deal. I use these all to go to sleep and it really works and blocks out light. And that's why I love them. You can buy them on the website, inyourdreams.com. Okay, I hate myself. In your dreams, bye. Love you. I have to go to bed.
You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.